Alright guys, I'm going to put on the brand new, just out today actually, the Kylie Skin Hydrating Lip Mask. I already have on a little bit, but I'm just going to finish it up here. Feels so good on your lips. I would definitely sleep with this on. Just put it on before bed. It's going to be amazing. Your lips are going to be amazing when you wake up. But I'm actually going to let it sit here while I do all of my makeup. That's also a really good way to prevent any, dry lips. No crustiness. So just sit here and do your makeup with this on your lips. I just applied a really small amount of this, but I've been using this now for about a week and I haven't put it down. It's the Charlotte's Magic Cream Instant Turnaround Moisturizer. I've been using it as a primer and it is just leaving my skin on another level of extra. Remember, I have normal to dry skin. I'm not sure I would suggest this for oily skin, maybe just on the high points of the face. But if you have normal to dry skin, your skin is just gonna go bonkers for this. This stuff is so good. I have a little bit of P. Louise shade number 2, and I'm just gonna use a dry blender. And you guys know the drill. Just cover your entire lid from the inner to the outer part. Where did you come from? Okay, so we're gonna grab this palette right here. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Starry Eyes to Hypnotize palette. Takes your breath away. Right, Jazzy? Okay, we're gonna pop over into this shade right here. And I'm using a Sigma E25. And I just started by when did I start saying like? It's this cat. So I'm just gonna tap right through here. Bring it over this way, just ever so lightly. And then I'm gonna flip the brush where the eyeshadow side is pointed upwards, and we're gonna wing it out, and I'm gonna connect it down here as well. We're gonna have a really nice winged out shadow. So sometimes just switching up our brush can really help our eyeshadow and change the shape. I just switched to a Smith 232, and it's just a nice fluffy brush. We're gonna use that exact same shade, and even though this is a fluffy brush, you can still get some precision. And I'm just going to take it and just run it along the outer V and then slightly start to blend it outwards towards the temple. And then whatever's left on the brush, just bring towards the inner part. Grabbing a MAC 252S, probably one of my favorite brushes at the moment, and I'm just grabbing a bone colored shadow. We're just gonna tap this right on the brow bone and kind of take whatever's left and bring it through here. Notice that I'm tapping. Remember that eyeshadow base, we didn't set it, so we need to make sure we're tapping to actually set the base. Now I'm gonna take this shade right here on my Sigma E57, and we're just gonna pop this on the lid. Look how pretty and pigmented this is, yet it's still so soft. I feel like this is like definitely a pageant color right here. And I'm just gonna start from the inner, and I'm gonna bring it over to about right here. And I'm just gonna bring it up just a touch into the crease, just on the inner part though. I'm gonna add just a touch of brown liner. I'm about to cover this with one of the Kylie Shimmer eye glazes, one of the new ones. But we just needed a little bit of a brown base. And we're not doing a wing. We're not even really gonna extend it that much. We just need a little bit of brown. Grabbing one of my favorite formula of eyeshadows in the world. This is the Kylie Shimmer Eye Glaze. This is in the shade Brown Sugar. Oh, it's so pretty. And I'm taking this Gypsum T09, and we're just gonna go right on top of the brown. This can be a little smoky, a little smudgy. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's why this look is so awesome, because we're gonna add the Crying Silver Tears, but you really don't have to. And then you just have an amazing look that kind of goes with everything. So I wanted to do something that we could actually use. And I'm just gonna bring it all the way over here as well. Now I'm gonna take this Philosophy Wet Wipe and just kind of follow my eye, just like that. Boom, perfect. These are the best, and that's a really good trick. All right, I'm gonna do the other eye off camera. All right, guys, we're gonna throw on some ColourPop BFF mascara. Don't forget to use my code ROSE for a discount on all your ColourPop needs. No, but seriously, this is my favorite mascara ever. And this is why I say it's my favorite. Look at that, and that's just one coat. If I was to do 2 coats, it'd be over. But no, I seriously want to wear my falsies, but just look how good this is. It just gets me. It gets me every time. I'm gonna grab just a touch of this deep chocolate brown. This is the KKW Matte Cocoa. Is it Cocoa or Cocoa? We don't know. Okay. And I'm just going to add just a little bit more definition right through here. Kind of connect it there and then bring it out this way. And then whatever's left, I'll just kind of bring it around here. We're doing individual lashes. In the photo, it doesn't look like she has a heavy lash strip on, so I just want to do some individuals. These are my absolute favorites. They're from Reveal Beauty, my dear friend Gabby. These are actually this is actually her lash line, and it's incredible, and I highly recommend it, you guys. Go check these out. So you're thinking, okay, these are tedious. I have no time. Wait. I'm gonna grab some House of Lashes glue, and I'm just going to tap this right on to my lash line. I am gonna work in sections, and I'm gonna just really dab this really close to my lash line. Now remember, this is going to dry completely clear. Don't be afraid. I'm gonna grab the longer ones. This is the mix. I kind of like the mix. So we have the long, the short, and then the mediums. I'm gonna grab the longest ones. And we're just gonna grab some tweezers and watch this. That glue dries so fast, it gets so nice and tacky. Look at that. Boom, on, good to go. I'm gonna grab another long one. I grab from the back of the lash, and then I grab from the front. Boom, another lash on. And then you can kind of just move them around how you want them, still staying in the long ones. And I will repeat this until I have all the lash glue covered that we just put down, and then we'll put more on as we move over. Look at that, so easy. Look how pretty already. This one I already have done, look how pretty. Love it. You guys definitely need to get some. I added a little bit more glue, not all the way across, but almost. So make sure you guys can see, and now we're just going to start putting in the medium length one. So it's kind of going shortest to longest. It's really going to continue to elongate our eyes. Another medium, grab it from the fluffy side and press it down. See how it just grabs it? These are not going anywhere. I'm gonna throw on Honeydude Cream Gel Liner from ColourPop. Just run that along your waterline. I always warm these up on the back of my hand, no matter what. I already have a little bit of my Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Foundation on this side of my face. I use the shade Light Medium 9, and it honestly looks a little yellow when I put it on, and then I work it in, and it dries down, and it's completely neutral. It kind of spooked me the first time, but it's actually become one of my favorite foundation. So I'm gonna take it on my ears and down the neck and just do a light layer. We don't need that much today. Kylie concealer, you already know. And I'm just gonna do a little bit here just to correct any shadows. See that shadow right there and right here. And then I'm gonna grab Gypsum, which is my concealer slash highlight shade. And I'm just gonna go through there. I already did on the chin, I did here, here, and there. Grab your LC blender. What was that? Code ROSE for a discount? Yeah. Now we're just going to melt this into the skin. Notice that I always take a little hint of the concealer right around my tear duct. It just really brightens. And then we'll take it along here, and then we'll even take it under here to sharpen this eyeshadow shape that we have going on. We'll take the large end, and this will really work it in. And then whatever's left on the large end, I kind of go underneath here as well. Now in the picture, she has an incredibly bright under eye, and we're gonna try and mimic that. But instead of using too light of a concealer, we're just going to use our Kylie soft pink powder. But I'm really gonna focus it in a triangle underneath my eye, and we're going to bake a little bit. And this is just gonna really shape the face. You gotta think about in pageants, you're under those really harsh lights. So it's gotta look really nice and bright and even. Now remember, I haven't set anywhere else but underneath my eyes. Now we're gonna add the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand in fair to medium. I cannot get over this stuff. I've had it now for a week and I don't think I've not used it. It just looks so good when you blend it out, and it just works. And did I say fair to medium skin tones on this one? Let me find my brush. I'm just grabbing this hourglass brush, and you guys can just watch this blend right in. And then look at this. It just gets me every time. Notice that I'm tapping and blending upwards as well. And once I kind of get it where I want it, then we can kind of get in a little bit more aggressive. But tapping and bringing towards your hairline is always your best bet. I'm just gonna grab this Kylie powder in the shade Beige, and we're just gonna put that right underneath the contour. You don't have to set this contour, and that's one of the reasons I like it. Just bring it right through here. Remember, we're going a little heavier today because we're kind of reshaping the face. This is more of stage makeup. I'm just gonna grab that Gypsum T09 and that chocolate brown, and we're just gonna put that very, very close to the lash line and kind of connect it to the wing. And then I'm gonna grab my fluffy brush, which is missing in action. Who did this? Oh, I did it. Here it is. Hee hee. And we're gonna go back into that very first shade that we used and just kind of soften any harsh edges. Dusting off the powder, we're gonna get started on our glitter tears. I'm just gonna leave this bake for a little bit longer. I'm just gonna dust it off in there. How beautiful is this blush? It's from Charlotte Tilbury, and the shade is Cheek to Chic. And we're just gonna go into that. Now in this picture, she has on loads of blush, and that's probably one of the reasons I wanted to do this look. I think I just found my new favorite lip liner. This is just lip liner. This is such a gorgeous shade. It's from Charlotte Tilbury, and the shade is Pillow Talk. Okay, this is absolutely gorgeous. I'm just gonna finish kind of getting my lips a little more even. I decided that this look needed a really bright inner corner to compete with the tears that we're about to draw on. This is ColourPop Tassel, and it never lets me down. So then I kind of wipe off the brush, and then I'll just blend out the edges just a touch. I'm speechless with this lipstick. So this is also Charlotte Tilbury. This is in the shade Pillow Talk Diamonds, and I am blown away. This is the zhuzh that we needed. You will be seeing me wear this probably every day this week. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, let's get started on the tears. So this is perfect. We're just gonna draw some teardrop outline with the ColourPop Cream Gel Color in the shade Kicker. I have it on the back of my hand here, and I'm just kind of perfecting through here, and then we'll come back and fill it in a second. You kind of start out here, and then you go like that. Pick up a little bit more. Go down more. And then we'll bring this one down really far. Now I'm taking a really small little Smith brush. It's a Smith 202, and I'm talking a hair, just a hair of black eyeshadow. And I'm just gonna kind of go around here. Don't connect it. And we're just gonna kind of shade. Okay, I'm gonna grab my little rhinestones, and I've just dotted a little bit of glue, and we're just gonna put them right there on the very bottom of the drops. Okay, we're done, but we have a few finishing touches. Are you ready? I will link this below. And oh my goodness. This crown, I saw it and I was like, I have to have it. I've never been in a pageant in my life, not even close. But am I too old? Ben, am I too old? I need to go be in one. I am ready. Why was I not in pageants? Oh, I know why. Well, the portrayal usually isn't that fabulous. But I'm still curious. All right, guys, this is the finished look. So this is basically what I'm gonna wear every single day. It's me now. This is who I am. This is who has been inside of me wanting to come out. It took Halloween to bring it out, and this is where we're at. But seriously, I love the way this looks. I actually was inspired by a look I found on a TV show poster called Insatiable. Wild show, amazing poster. Love the way this turned out. And like I said, you can take from this look whatever you like. I mean, honestly, everything else is so subdued except for obviously our tears. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And I'm thinking about doing an updated brow routine in the next tutorial. Let me know if you want to see that. I love you all so much.